Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing more coding to one of the cars. I'm obviously in my M4 at the moment, which we had coded by Zed Coding a few weeks ago. I'm really enjoying those features, those hidden features that Zed unlocked. Today we're going to be coding the G20. I'm in my M4 at the moment, so we're going to go and pick up the G20 wherever that is, and then obviously go and see Zed. But before we do that, I really want to put my thoughts, my prayers across to Hamza for his recent incident that he's obviously had, and to the driver. Now, most of you must know who Hamza is. TR Hamza is his channel. Probably one of my favourite YouTubers out there. There's literally no doubt about that. Literally have watched all his content ever since he came on the scene. A huge inspiration. Recently, if you've been following his Instagram and what have you, he's been involved in quite a serious car accident. And I really want to, put my thoughts and, prayers across to Hamza for a real speedy recovery. And, my thoughts equally go out to the driver of that car as well. So Hamza, if you're watching this, get well soon, because we want to see more of your car builds. So now what we're going to do is go over, pick up the G20, head over to Zed and get the car coded. And I believe this is probably the first G20 in the UK to be coded and have some content on YouTube. I could be wrong, but I've not come across any videos like that at this present moment in time. So yeah, UK's first perhaps. There we go. Yeah man, M4 looking very sharp. So here we go, we've got a familiar face with us in the car this time. We got Zed again. He really coded up my M4, and honestly Zed, the car, it was transformed.
Amazing, eh?
Absolutely, things like the gearbox is so much smoother, the diff, everything, the whole package now
Definitely.
as a car is absolutely amazing. Definitely, and a huge thanks to you. So obviously with that, I had to get Zed back in, in the frame again to code the G20. The G20 hasn't been around for a while, but obviously the software has, so Zed can start doing some stuff. He's now coded the first function in, and he's changed the driver's cluster to Alpina. Let's have a look at this very quickly, see what you guys think of it. So the colour and everything has now gone to Alpina blue. I think that looks pretty good. Let me know in the comments below what you think of that. Zed's obviously moving through all the different modes like sport, comfort and what have you. So if you put the car into sport, that's already in sport mode. That's what it looks like in comfort, and obviously in Eco Pro it looks like that. Let's just whack it back into comfort as it is. But yeah, let us know in the comments if you like this display. So just wanted to point out guys, a lot of the stuff in the F-Series cars, like one-touch closure for the mirrors, the acoustic sound and all that, what BMW have actually done is they've clocked onto that, and in the G-Series cars all that is now standard. But there are obviously a few other kind of hidden features which we are going to try and unlock. So one of the other things that I'm going to try and get Zed to unlock, Zed, you gonna unlock this for me?
Yep.
Yeah. It's gonna be when the door is open, you can with the one touch close the windows. Now on all the BMWs that I've ever had, as soon as the doors open, the windows don't go up. I had that feature done on the M4, and again, Zed, you won't believe, how much of a difference it actually makes.
Crazy, eh?
So I've just noticed you've done something else now.
Yeah.
So now, guys, let me know what you think of this layout. So Zed has now coded in the digital display, the driver's one, to M dials. So do you prefer the M dials or do you prefer the Alpina ones? And again, just drop a comment below. That way we will see which is more popular. I personally, Zed, I'm feeling probably this one, if I'm honest with you.
Definitely, yeah. It looks slightly better.
Yeah.
Not that much colourful, but good.
I think it's got that subtle kind of a look, isn't it? I'm not too worried about like the M badging. I'll tell you why, Zed.
Yeah.
I'll tell you why I'm not bothered about the M badging. Look at this, guys. I've got the M Sport Plus pack on this car, and it basically gives us the M seat belts. And if I've got M seat belts, I might as well go the whole hog out, yeah, and put on the M badges pretty much anyway. I don't really care, like a lot of people are gonna probably hate me for that, but let's just face it, let's just do it on this car, who cares. So we've coded the Onetouch opening and closing while the door is open. If you guys didn't know this, guys, trust me, it makes a huge difference when let's just shut the door, it's getting a bit cold in here, but it makes a huge difference when you're about to exit the car and you realise, oh, you left the window open, and you're trying to just do it from a one touch closure point. It doesn't work. I had that coded on my M4, thanks to Zed again, and honestly it really makes a huge difference to daily driving, if I'm honest. While the rear view camera, I think it's an amazing feature as it is anyway, but we've got a zoom function so you can really zoom into the point to see how close you are to the obstacle behind, so that's been brilliant. Which literally zooms straight into the area that you're reversing into, which again I think it's quite, it's quite important, because look at that picture there, which is quite clear anyway, but how close are you to the curb? Amazing. Obviously Zed is still quite busy unlocking more features.
Video in motion as well.
Video in motion, oh yeah, absolutely. So we've now got video in motion pretty much without the speed lock. It's something that, I'll be honest, I've never really used before, but it's there anyway, it's unlocked, so that's great as well. What we're going to do is the tyre pressures in the car, that's just gesture control kicking in. The tyre pressures in the car, what we're going to do is we'll put on the temperatures, because that's something that this doesn't have. My M4 has, my M140 had, the previous 3 series I had coded, again quite a great feature. So yeah, let's just crack on. Another feature that we've just unlocked is the indicator feature. Now obviously this is a BMW, not many people use the indicators in such a car. What you say, is it? But we've got something here now, which the Onetouch turn signal, we've unlocked 5 times basically, so this becomes more handy when you're coming off the motorway onto a slip road, and it just stays on for a little bit longer compared to the 3, and I think that's a feature worth having, whether or not it gets used or not, Zed.
Definitely.
That's out there for debate. So guys, if you're watching this and you've got one of these cars, or you're thinking of getting, one of these cars, or in fact any BMW FG, E and I series, Rolls Royces, Minis and what have you, Zed can do all the coding for you. Zed can do the coding for you remotely as well.
Yep, remotely.
What do you need, Zed?
Windows, laptop and Wi-Fi or mobile hotspot access.
That's all you need.
Yep.
I'll drop all of Zed's contact details in the description below. The guy works, honestly, he works absolutely hard. He was up like last night. I saw one of your posts. You were up at silly o'clock at like say
2 a.m. or something.
2 a.m. coding someone's car somewhere else in the country. So he doesn't even have to physically be there. He's quite local to me, hence why he's there. And I just wanted a bit of banter with the guy as well. So why not? So another thing that we've just unlocked, well, I'll say Zed has unlocked, is we've unlocked a mode in the car which is called Comfort Plus and Sports Plus. Now Comfort Plus, in fact I'll show you on the iDrive right here. So when we press the comfort button, you normally get this screen, but you only have the standard feature, but now we've got the plus function. Now when you select that, you get extra comfort settings, so I guess it plays with the damping, and it's only available, Zed, with the adaptive suspension?
That's correct.
Okay, so you have to select the adaptive suspension, which is part of the M Sport Plus pack on the G23 series. And another feature is when you hit the sports mode here, you have now got the standard mode, which is what it is, and you've got the plus mode. You've also got individual, but when you go into plus mode, it gives you the extra dynamic setting. Also, being a diesel car, there were some features in here which were not unlocked as before. So in the engine, you've now got the function Sport Plus, and if you just go back, and in transmission you also got that. Now I noticed that a lot of these kind of functions, like the Sport Plus functions for the transmission and the engine, they are available on the petrol derivatives of the car, but they're not on the diesels. So now we've got them on here. Zed, honestly, thanks a lot for coding my car up. I think the few little touches that we've made to the car, the coding has literally set the car off. I wouldn't even say these are like nice to haves. They're kind of like must haves in a way. Like the tow hitch camera, the Sport Plus unlocks that we've just done, and the Comfort Plus as well. I'll be quite keen to actually see how they work on this car. I'll do that in another video, and I'll give you like my kind of final thoughts on that as well. Might do that at, like, say, I don't know, a 6-month review of the car, so watch out for that vid. A huge shout out to Zed. You know, definitely check out Zed and his coding company. I'll drop his Instagram, all his details, basically his number and everything, in the description below.
Yep.
Zed, obviously you do a lot more coding as well.
Yeah, definitely, a lot more available.
A lot more on, like, say, the FG&I series.
All of them, BMW Mini, all the Phantoms, the Ghosts, Dawns, all them as well.
He's basically got the whole scene covered anyway. So guys, if you have enjoyed this video, give it a like, share, subscribe to the channel for more content around the G20, as well as the M4 and various other cars. There will be a few more videos coming out over the next few weeks anyway, and hopefully guys, I'll see you on the next one. But huge shout out to Zed again. Cheers guys, thanks, bye.